Welcome back, loyal subjects, to The Devil Plays Dark Souls. In the last episode, we managed to take down these gargoyle demons, or bell gargoyles as they're called, with the help of the mighty Solaire. And yes, in this house, we praise the sun. And in this episode, we are going to continue forth on our adventure now that they have been slain. Now that they are gone, we can explore this tower without worrying about them causing us any mischief, which, in and of itself, is a good thing. Now let's see what's at the top of this tower, because it doesn't seem to lead anywhere else. Seems rather barren, much like most things in this world. It's empty, barren, and desolate. Very fitting. It is dead after all. Now, what do we have here? A lever. And what does it do? Well, we're about to find out. The bell has been rung. Now, what does that do exactly? Get a nice wide panning shot. What a beautiful looking cathedral as the sun peers outward. I've rang the bell of the undead church. But what does that mean? In the distance there is a new location, but I don't think we can get there yet. That and, well, I'm really not feeling up to fighting that giant stone statue. So where do we go from here? We seem to be at a bit of an impasse. I am going to have to fight that statue eventually. What do we have here?
Greetings.
Greetings.
I am Oswald of K.A.T.V, the pardoner.
The
Thou
Pardoner.
art a friend. For thee, a warm welcome.
You weren't here when I went up the ladder.
For indeed your sin is my domain.
Sin is what I live for. But you have items, so let's see what you're selling. Let's see, purging stone, indictments, homeward bone. Ooh, definitely could use a few of those. Definitely taking that. Book of the Guilty. Check a list of indicted players. Don't need that, but I am going to be taking these bones. And now then, let's learn a gesture from you. Well, what is it? Oh, learned that. Now then, what does request absolution do? Oh, seems I have it
You are
sinned.
welcome anytime.
Well, thank you.
Human to commit a sin.
Well, I'm anything but human, so no need to worry about that. Regardless, we've met a new person, this Oswald fellow. Interesting chap, I must say. Still, it does kind of make things a little bit difficult, since now we have no idea where we are to go. That bridge leads me to where I once was. A bit confused. Where do we go from here? I suppose the only logical thing to do would be to explore and discover for myself where the treacheries of this world will take me next. But at the very least, we have rang the bell of the undead, and that is going to lead us somewhere new, correct? Perhaps we'll be met with something as we make our way back down. I mean, it's only natural, right? As I break a chair into a million pieces. Now let's see. Nothing appears to have changed. Everything seems structurally the same. No major changes. No enemy changes either. At this point, we're just roaming around like a bunch of buffoons. Oh well, at the very least all these mongrels are dead. So that's a plus. Now then, we're going to have to investigate more of this area, so let's see if we can't deal with a problem or two. So see, one of them is taking notice of me. Let's see if he actually decides to combat. Oh, he has. Good boy, you're learning how to be stupid. Allow me to end your pathetic existence. Oh great, now there's two of you. Oh well. Even if there's more than one, I'll be able to handle this no problem. Oh, I might have a problem if I'm not careful. Oh, you're going to restore too? Well, I suppose I'll do the same. The only reason you managed to get those in was because I was at a disadvantage fighting your friend here. Oh look, there's a third. Huh, how'd that happen? Oh well, he's going to die anyway. He was a rather weak one, wasn't he? Took quite a few hits. I'm surprised he went down so quickly. Still, he's dead. Now where does this lead? Oh, lying in ambush ahead. Wonder what that could mean. Oh, there's a knight there. He seems like a regular undead. You're quick to dismantle. Oh, a basement key. Well, now we're getting somewhere. And now, this door, or this gate, is open. I just realized that's where the boar is. Going to run! Definitely going to run. Oh, a set of stairs. Wait. They said something about an ambush and waiting. Does that mean there's an ambush waiting for me at the top of those stairs? Ooh! A halberd. Can I wield that? Oh, yes I can, but it's weaker. I'm not sure if I want to take it or not. Maybe I could upgrade the halberd and actually get some range in, although that might go against what I'm wielding right now. Options. Weakness, rolling. Seems its weakness is more being stupid. Because that bitch dead. And he dropped a Titanite shard. Oh, how lovely. Oh, look, a regular undead. Let's make quick work of him, shall we? Oh, and he's got a spear. He thinks he stands a chance. Well, he got a cut in. He's a brave boy. But he's certainly not brave enough to defeat me. Now then, where else do we go from here? Because all this managed to do was give us a shortcut. I mean, granted, a shortcut is quite nice. But unfortunately, I've already dealt with most of the things in that area. I don't feel like dealing with them again. Unless there might be a secret behind these barrels. Nope. Nothing at all. Oh well. I suppose the only way forward is down by that stone golem. Looks like I don't have much choice. I'm going to have to fight him either way. Oh dear. Well, let's at least see what this halberd looks like. Oh, quite a lovely thing it is. It seems to have a decent stabbing power, but doesn't have much for a swing. Oh, well, that's how you get it to swing. Tempting as it may be, I think I'm better off with my battle axe. I mean, don't get me wrong, the reach is lovely, but I need power, and this thing supplies power in spades. Still, best to be prepared for what's coming. That stone thing is going to dismantle me no matter what I throw at it. So I need to be on my A game and I need to be prepared. So that way, I don't get eviscerated in 10 seconds flat. Unless, of course, now I can go this way. Let's see. Is our dear onion friend there? Seems the gate still hasn't opened. What a shame. Would have loved to have gone through there. There must be a lever nearby that I can open. But there isn't one here. Well, let's see what our dear onion friend has to say.
Still closed. Still closed.
Oh well, it is still closed. But that's okay. I'm not too perturbed. It just means that the inevitable is coming and I have to fight that stone golem thing. Whatever it's named, I really don't know. It's just a stone golem to me. Regardless, I'm going to have to fight it at some point. Do I have enough for a level up? Not even close. Oh, at the very least I've got my Estus back in spades, which is a good thing. Now then, let's head down to the blacksmith, see if we can upgrade this axe a little bit more. Hello, old chum.
Yeah, you seem to be doing all right.
Good enough, I suppose. Let's reinforce the battle axe again, if we even can. Oh, we are just one titanite shard lacking. Because we can afford everything else, but not that apparently. Does he have? Oh, he does. Oh, lovely. Perfect. Let's reinforce the axe, and let's give ourselves an edge in combat, shall we? Reinforce it and make it stronger. Oh, that is lovely. Now then, I shall take my leave. Good day,
Get
sir.
yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
Well, if I should meet my end, I'll just find some humanity and call it a day. Now then, you. This is where my problems lie. Though I have gained a bit of strength, I'm not sure it's going to be enough. Oh. I think I should be careful of those electric attacks. Oh, roll in. Nope. That worked as efficiently as taking damage. That was rather worthless. The damage output is still rather weak. Even with the upgrades, I don't think I'm meant to fight this thing yet. I'm going to take my leave of it. I'm going to do the smart thing and not... Oh! That was a bit on the close side for my liking. Regardless, healing. I'm not nearly strong enough to fight that yet. Still, let's move forward into this rather lovely forest that is guiding me via these glowing flowers. And what do we have here? It has whips. Some sort of tree creature. Not sure what you are, but you're about to get hacked to bits. At the very least, you die quickly. Whatever you are, you will die fast. Just need to be sure to be careful not to get too close to you. I sense you might be poisonous. Dark Root Garden. Oh, very fitting. Oh, there's another one of those things. What are you exactly? A pain in my furry ass. That's precisely what you are. Now then, moving forward. Oh! That would have been dangerous. Don't want to fall down that pit. I'm going to see if I can at least go through one episode without dying a single time. We almost had that last episode, but unfortunately, one death was counted. And Alvaro's death list grows. I do wonder how many we're at this point. Still, we'll soon see. Oh! Well, you don't seem to hit hard. Although, in numbers, you are more effective. Though then again, mobs are more effective for killing things. Blood red moss clump. Interesting. Heal up, just to be safe. I'm not seeing anything over here. I went from a church and a cathedral and an undead parish to a dark-rooted forest, or a dark-rooted garden. Regardless, I'm in a foresty area, so it makes sense. Not seeing anything too dangerous at the moment. Things seem to be peaceful almost. Though it is hard to distinguish brambles from one another, and being in a situation like this is rather tricky. This door has an ominous glow to it, locked by some contraption. Well, obviously, that's why there's some sort of sigil on it. I guess for the time being, we'll have to go around. Now, where is this going to lead me exactly? I haven't the foggiest clue. Still, it leads to white fog. I sense an ambush. Call me crazy, but I sense an ambush because these brambles look to be... Aha! I was right. It is an ambush. Still, it seems that there's only 3. If I can lure them out slowly, I could take them down more effectively. Especially if I... Oh! That was a heavy hitter. Oh, back away. Back away. Be smart. Be smart about this. When they do the double-handed thing, back away from them. Like so. Take an Estus, and let's go to town. Those whips are quite hefty. Gotta be more careful. Oh! Seems like the other one behind them is getting a little... Oh! Okay! Hey! Get off of me! I said get off of me! Thankfully they're not poisonous. Oh dear! Not today, you don't. I'm not allowing you to kill me, you ugly pile of twigs. What are these moss clumps I keep collecting? Are they sellable? Am I able to sell these things at a shop? It would be good to sell them. If possible, anyway. Let's see what they do. Items. Reduces poison buildup and cures it. Reduces poison and toxins. These could be useful things. Actually, now that I think about it, probably would be a wise thing to have an item on standby, wouldn't it? Well, I've still got the Estus flask, so I should be okay. Though I am weary about traversing the white light, going through it anyway. Quite a wide open area. I sense that danger is afoot. Best to stay on my toes. Follow the path of light. As an oxymoron that is for me, given what I am, how I operate, I feel as though staying in the light might be the best course of action for me at this moment in time. It seems the light is leading me in the right direction. At least I hope it is. It seems my light sources are running short. There's danger in this forest. Around every corner, and every little turn, every mossy brick, every little twig is out to kill me. He's rather large. I'm not a fan of him. If things get dire, oh dear, that's not a good sign. There's two of them. Two rather large gentlemen. I'm not a fan of this. No, I am not. I'm going to have to fight them along with the brambles. Great. I'm surrounded on all fronts. Oh, I got some elite gear. Okay, that's a good thing. I think it would be wise to dodge. Okay, all right. I have to get back to the bonfire, and I have to do it fast. Okay, need to move. Oh dear. This certainly was not what I anticipated going into this forest. Oh dear. Have to stay calm. The best thing to do at this point is to try and escape while I can. At the very least, get a little further away than where I once was. Okay, I can head back up. Good. Means I can formulate some sort of tactic. Okay, the brambles are following me at least. Good, I can take down one of these things. I'm playing the evasive card here, just so I don't get absolutely decimated. Oh great, and the knights are following me. I think it would be wise to... No! Use the bone, get out! Return to the bonfire. Do it quick! Whew. Now listen. I'm all for getting into fights for fun, but I'm not about to take a dumb risk like that, especially when I'm ill-equipped. Though we did get some elite armor, this could come in handy. Let's equip it. Oh, that is much better. Now I feel much more defensive. Very nice indeed. Now, should I get rid of the helmet? Let's see the stats. They're about the same, really. This one's a bit heavier, though. I think, anyway. No, I'll keep the gargoyle's helmet. First of all, it's snazzy looking. Second of all, I like it, so shut up. Now then, let's make our way down and talk to the blacksmith. Then we'll buy some titanite shards and upgrade again.
Well,
Though looking at the soul count, I don't really have a lot.
Be careful out there.
Will do. Actually, now I think about it, I did get some soul. Wait, a sunlight medal. What's this for? A badge of the ultimate honor. Maybe it was from that Solaire fellow. Let's see. Large soul of a nameless soldier. Well, give me a few more souls at least. Not much, but hey, it's more than I can ask for, am I right? Alright, now then, let's get ourselves back into the woods. Avoid you like the gosh darn plague that I invented oh so many years ago. And let's go. Not in the mood! Oh, you are just ruining all my fun, aren't you? Yep. You are not gonna let me go, are you? Well, at least I can dodge you. To an extent! Okay, careful, 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 careful! You know, I know it's a bit of an oxymoron to have a bonfire in a forest, but at this point I wish there was one. Just so I could relax a little bit. Not have to worry about a million brambles trying to kill me. At least I did manage to snag this elite armor. So that's a plus I'm willing to work with. I should consider using more heavy swings. It's just the quick swings are so useful. They do out damage quickly. That's why I like them. Though maybe some heavier swings would be good. Let's see. It certainly does eliminate things faster, although that could just be that he fell off a cliff. That took a bit for me to collect. Why in all the hells did that take a good 3 seconds for me to actually collect off of the damn thing? It's a bit weird. Oh well, let's do a proper test. Oh! Forgot about the second one. Oh well, at the very least I managed to escape it for a little bit. Now then, both sort of sauntering over here. Missed! Oh yeah. Okay, the heavy swings do a little bit more, but not by much. I'm just glad I'm avoiding things. One down, and another one down. Good. I'm collecting a lot of these moss clumps. At the very least, they do serve a purpose. Still, something about this place just feels off. Well, then again, this entire world is dead, so what am I even assuming here? Don't forget you also have the twin humanities you can use later, Devil. You might want to make use of that later on. Indeed. I'm going to head back into that area just to see if I can get past those two large knights. I know I won't be able to get past the brambles if I go near them, but maybe if I fight the knights one at a time, I might have a better chance of victory. Oh, and of course they're awake now that I've taken the gear that was there. Just to make my life a little bit more difficult, right? Luckily, I have the patience of a sinner. Oh! Ooh, close one for me. That is for sure. Let's just back away nice and slowly. Get some health, get some health. There we go. It's okay. Managed to make that work. Oh, this is going to be an interesting series of fights, isn't it? Might just get a death on this episode yet, folks. Luckily, I've got the wandering the bone thing, so I should, in theory, be okay. Now, if taking the items summoned the other ones, then the same should hold true for the monsters over there. Though I am seeing a suit of armor over here. Let's try to get it up and about. Come on, I know you're awake. Don't try to hide that fact. Come now, let's fight. Let's see what you can do. Quite a hefty swing. What are you doing? I don't like what you've just done. I've been slowed. And yet he still manages to... Oh dear, that's very slow. Oh! This is not good. Oh! And there's one death. Well, it had to happen eventually, didn't it? Still, at least it's just one and not a million. Chalk that one up on the death list. And now I'm hollowed again. But I'm prepared for this. Good thing I kept the twin humanities in place. Now then, let's reverse the hollowing. There. Humanity has been restored. Unfortunately, I have lost all that I acquired. So I think my plan is as follows. I'm going back in there, I'm going to get back what I lost, and I'm going to find an escape, because those knights are going to be tricky little soldiers to fight. I'll have to avoid them as best I can, at least until I can find a suitable way to combat them. And though I don't ask you all for tips very often, if you have any advice on how to fight them, apart from get good, I would appreciate any advice you have on fighting these monsters. Seriously, any little thing would help quite a bit. And chop. Now then, moving back along. I must admit, even though it is much greener, it still manages to feel empty and desolate. My kind of town, really. Yeah, I'm moving to the side because, yeah, I expected it to fall. Not really much leg room in this forest, is there? Still, at the very least, I'm not doing something stupid like falling off the edge. Don't quote that. I wouldn't want that to actually happen. Right? What about the second bramble root? I don't know what they're called, but at this point they're bramble roots. I mean, that's what they look like. They look like little roots. Against sentience. Block that like a champion. Champion of hell, maybe. They certainly do take quite a few hits to die, don't they? Is there something under here? Don't sense anything. Aha! There is something here. Another soul of a nameless soldier. Many nameless soldiers flood these areas, don't they? Lots of people must have died here. Well, then again, it is Dark Souls, so that is the assumption. It's a shame I don't have any of those firebombs. Those would be quite useful in this place. But unfortunately, I wasted them all on nameless soldiers and such. Okay, here they come. Here comes the trio of brambles. Okay, easy now. Don't want them killing me. Luckily, this elite armor is a little bit helpful in staving off the damage these things do. The armor I had before was making me a bit vulnerable, must admit. I do love that the bodies just sort of, you know, just stay stuck on you. And I must admit, the philosophy of this game is rather interesting. Every time you fail, it's a learning experience. It's almost as if death actually has a reason to exist here, apart from being a consequence. There are legitimate reasons for your death, and you suffer legitimate consequences as a result. But it's through your failures, multiple times mind you, that you manage to learn how to get better at this. You improve your skills, and you manage to overcome the obstacles in front of you. It's an interesting learning curve, I must admit. Now, does that mean I'm a fan of it? Well, I am a fan of torture, so these things do tend to click and coincide. And now I'm hearing the sounds of armor and brambles. Now, where the hell am I supposed to... Oh, right here. There doesn't seem to be a staircase. Let's go up, and let's be careful about it, shall we? I guess this was the ambush that was foretold to me. It certainly is an ambush. Another white light. Is this going to be a boss encounter? Moonlight butterfly? I'm fighting a damn butterfly. Are you goddamn kidding me? That's no butterfly! That looks like a damn moth. How do I hit you? How am I supposed to deal with this? What the hell are they shooting at me? How do I hit this thing? It's a goddamn moth. How am I supposed to hit it? Oh, that doesn't look good. What in all the hell am I supposed to do about this? Does this thing ever stop? It seems to hit me regardless if I block or not. Woo! How in all the realms do I hit you? And of course there's a bramble there as well. Just to really make my day worse. What am I supposed to do about a goddamn butterfly? Does it ever, like, drop down to fight? Or does it just stay there? What do I do? How do I attack this thing? It seems like there's no way. Unless I'm not supposed to fight it, and I'm supposed to just leave. Nope, I have to fight this thing. Wait. Oh, it's dropping down. Okay, so every once in a while, it drops down. Okay. So I think we have a strategy here. Unfortunately, your only means of attacking is when it's down there. Then I have to play the evasive card throughout most of this fight. Oh dear. Oh, that was rather close. He certainly likes to shoot projectiles. I assume it's a she. Could be a he. Butterflies can be male and be fabulous. You don't know that. Now, what does it plan to do? It seems to have a limited set of projectile-based attacks. Doesn't seem to harbor any melee attacks, though. Unless by some miracle it uses that horn, I doubt it. How is it can pass through shields? I ask you. Way too close. Maybe it uses so much energy it needs to replenish. Aha. That is the case. I'm barely whittling away at this thing. I don't like the look of this. Okay, so it is a matter of patience at this point. You just have to wait it out. Very well. I have patience. To an extent, of course. Though I'm not sure my Estus flask will last me that long. Yeah, my Estus won't last if I'm not careful. I'm going to have to wait for it to drop. But how do I block that particular attack? Doesn't seem like there's a way. Also seems to be the one she's favoring at the moment. If things start to go south, I'm using the bone to get out of here. Ah, it still managed to hit me. Must admit, she is quite lovely. It's fascinating that a world of death and desolation can have something so beautiful. It's a shame I'm getting defeated at the moment. I'm out of healing items. Seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to get out of here. At least for the time being. Consider this a regroup, so that way I can gather myself. Still, at the very least we now have our next goal. Take out the moonlight butterfly, or moonlit butterfly. Regardless, that's our next target. But it seems we have some leveling up to do before we end things. Let's see. I wonder what I could upgrade here. Suppose strength. Going to need the attack. Attack power. But regardless, that will be for next time, my lord subjects. So until then, thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like and a comment in the boxes below, letting me know your favorite moments from this episode. Also be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and turn on all notifications, so that way you know when this devil is taking out a godforsaken butterfly and making her or him join my ranks. Also, share this video around. Your continued viewership and support is greatly appreciated. And of course, a very special thanks to the Tier 2 and Tier 3 Patreon supporters. Those being Sebastian Canino, Erin Lena, Darcy Williams, Jesse Barb 06, Panda 475, Nagi Oki, Mickey War, Mighty Chlorophyte, Jesse Alvarez, Grimmy Leon, Ruby the Wolf, Harley Wolf, and Katie Honey Jade. If you'd like to support the Patreon family as well as get videos 24 hours in advance, check the link in the description below to our Patreon. And with all that said, this has been the Devil, and we'll all burn in the flames again next time. Ciao!